Hello and welcome here at igus in Cologne at our 400 square meters big IMPS show, our igus Motion Plastics Show. 168 news we have made this spring for you, and I'm very delighted to show you some of the highlights today. And here we are at the first highlight already, which might be a revolution for the roboter movement. You know the Triflex R chain already since long years in two different variations, either with a loop so that we can move from the third to the sixth axis around the roboter arm, or with a retraction system that is built on the back of the robot, which has some additional weight, some more maintenance, and also some more assembly work to do, and also some more cost actually. And now we come to the promised revolution for Triflex TRX, where you don't need a loop and you don't need a retraction system built on the robot. This is Triflex TRX, a retraction belt that is built into the system where you can pull out 40% of the length that you need within the system. You see it here as it moves back and forth, so the length will be adjusted with the movement of the robot. Additionally, you can also combine it with the current chains, and you still have the flexibility to exchange cables, put them in, put them out as you wish, because it's an open system, an open design. And another clue is that we have a separation system built into this chain where you have the cables always in the same layer, and this is extending the lifetime of your cables as well. The requirements on cranes in all the ports in the world are rising massively. Whereas in the past you had 15 containers that you had to move per hour, nowadays it is 30 containers. The speeds are going up to 300 meters per minute, and also the length of the travels is going up to 125 meters. So the requirements also for energy chain systems are rising massively. We have increased the lifetime with the P41 in the past by 100% already, and now we have this new product here, P4HD. Another 50% lifetime increase with this chain gives us the confidence now that we can basically cover the whole lifetime of a crane with one energy chain system. It is exchangeable though, so if you have to replace something you can do so. And the big benefit is also that you can still combine it with our smart plastics devices, so all the measuring systems that you want to have in place you can combine here with that P4HD chain. By the way, looking on long travels, we have many more news this spring for you. For example, glide shoes that you can put on the chain. Or looking on E41, you now can roll instead of gliding. And we have also long travel kits for you. From the trough to the energy chain to also floating moving arms, you can have all in one kit and place it with one order and actually one part number. We spoke about condition monitoring on long travel applications, and now we have a brand new product here in our Smart Plastics division, ECW Lower Solar. This sensor is connected to a solar cell, so you don't need a battery anymore. And the abrasion sensor here is connected to the sensor that is giving information to the system continuously in 4 different stages. That means if the chain has friction, you also have friction on the sensor, and so the system can calculate the remaining lifetime of the system continuously. You know our eSkin Flat already, the solution for clean room application. It is tested clean room class 1, and you have a fully flexible possibility of using it. Because of the pot design, you can connect the pots together, you can disconnect them, so you have a very flexible system to be larger or smaller, whatever you need in your application, so also you can refill the cables. And now speaking about cables, we have a great new solution here, CF Clean. These cables are specially made for clean room application, also class 1 tested, and it is up to or nearly 40% lower in diameter than comparable cables in data, in measuring, in whatever cables, steering cables you're using. So the whole variety of cables you can use also in CF Clean, and that gives you more flexibility in getting smaller in your dimensions and having a better lifetime at no abrasion because of the PTFA bending that we are using as outer jacket here of this cable. And it comes certainly also with the 36 months guarantee for chain flex, up to 20 million cycles. If you need wear parts up to 3 meter size, we have the perfect solution in our 3D printing service for you at igus. With 2 materials, Igledur I150 and I151, we have the possibility, made in lightweight design as you see here, to print these sizes for you. The lightweight design has a perfect solution because it saves 80% of weight and 80% of printing time. And if you have higher tolerances, we can also rework manually for you. The big benefit remains for you if you use Igledur materials is that you have a 50 times higher lifetime compared to standard printing materials that you get on the market. Because of your orders, Tribal Tapes at igus is one of the success stories for new products that we have launched. We have many different tapes nowadays, and also this one is new and because of your customer wishes. This is ESD Tribal Tape. When do you need it? Usually for electrostatic loading. If you want to avoid electrostatic charge, in this case you use this tape. If you want to save, for example, any components that you are carrying of electrostatic load. This tape is available in 100mm width and with two versions, with an adhesive back or without. And now we are coming not only to a new product but also to a very nice example how our laboratory work has influence on our product development. On Xero's polymer ball bearings, you have the effect that you have a cage inside the ball bearing to keep the balls in place. That is usually what it does. We found out that changing to our long life material, we can extend the lifetime of such a bearing 21 times more than a standard bearing that you have used up to now. So this means in detail that, for example, for this Xero Duo K180 bearing that is made for the autoclave or the coating industry, the lifetime is much longer than on the bearings that you know up to now. And it is additionally very highly temperature and chemical resistant. For very heavy applications, for example in construction machineries or in agricultural machineries, you know igus as a reliable supplier already. With ECW Q, Q2, Q2E and TX1, we have a big variety that we are offering for your solutions in these industries. Now we have an additional solution for you. It's called TX2. This wound bearing comes with 20 additional sizes and has a 3.5 times higher load that it can take compared to TX1. And the best benefit still remains, you don't need any lubrication, no grease. Many customers have approached us with their wish of a better precision for Dryland R applications. Now we have a solution with Dryland RW 360 cm. This liner has a higher rigidity and therefore it is a 50% higher precision on the working point. And it is exchangeable for all the ball bearings that you're using because of the standard dimensions. So with 168 new products, I could continue for another 3 days in a row, but I relieve you now and please you have a look on the website, go into the details, and we are looking forward to receive your inquiries. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a good time.